The next time you're at Cars and Coffee, say to one of your buddies, hey man, I was just thinking something. Manual EVs, I think they should exist. Change my mind. And watch his head just explode. I want you to try to change my mind from why manual EVs should exist. I realize that statement, it probably sounds completely contradictory to a lot of people, especially those who understand the mechanics of electric drivetrains. Yes, electric motors produce instant torque. They don't need multi-speed transmissions to access different parts of a power band like an internal combustion engine. But it isn't about need. It's about feel. A manual transmission has never been about efficiency or speed. It's completely about one thing, and that is engagement. It's about the tactile relationship between driver and machine. The weight of the clutch pedal, the timing of the downshift, the satisfaction of matching revs. It's a mechanical dialogue. It's a dance. Something that's been almost entirely stripped from modern EVs. I would argue it's been totally stripped. EVs are silent, fast, and efficient. In many ways, that's incredible. But they're also sterile. There's no buildup, no anticipation, just torque, instant, linear, predictable. That may be ideal for commuting, but for driving, for enthusiasts, it leaves a lot on the table. So why not create a manual EV, not because we need to, but because we can? The technology is possible. Porsche already uses a 2-speed gearbox in the Taycan. Formula E experimented with 2- and 3-speed setups in its early seasons. Electric motors can be geared. It's just not common in mass production. So imagine this, a rear-wheel drive electric sports car with a 5-speed manual gearbox, a clutch pedal, and a controller that maps torque delivery to match simulated RPM ranges. Not just for show, but to replicate the sensation of power band management, you could even integrate simulated engine braking on deceleration to mimic compression braking. It isn't fantasy. Audi built a concept like this years ago, an electric sports car with a manual gearbox designed specifically to give drivers more control and a greater sense of interaction. It never made it to the market, but the idea still holds. This kind of setup wouldn't make the car faster. It might not even make it better from a performance standpoint, but it would make it more human. Because driving isn't always about numbers. It's about rhythm, balance, and precision. It's about having to get it right. That's where the reward is. The driving community has always valued experience as much as performance. That's why people still seek out older cars with analog controls, naturally aspirated engines, and manual gearboxes, even though newer models are quicker, quieter, and more efficient. The enthusiast market wants this. We're already seeing it in things like digital sound simulators and fake manual modes in some performance hybrids. So why stop there? Why not take it to the next step and build an EV that captures what we love about driving, not just what the market says we need? Manual EVs would never replace traditional manuals for purists, but they could offer a bridge, something that connects the old world of analog driving with the new world of electric propulsion. For a generation of drivers who still care about connection, feel, control, that could be something really special. So yes, EVs don't need a manual transmission, but maybe that's exactly why they should have one. Manual EVs should exist. Change my mind.